and the mayor, we insisted that this plan that is very credible plan, let them share with the citizens. Let that plan be very transparent. The councillors must be informed because they're the closest to the people, including the ward committees and water committees. We must be able to communicate so that we don't inconvenience citizens and they don't know when their system is going to be returning to functionality.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that, Deputy Minister. I think that update being very necessary. So this basically means that we could only see full recovery after the 16th to the 17th of January, because there's still going to be these maintenance levels in certain areas. And while a certain area may eventually get full recovery, there are other areas that are facing maintenance too. Are you able to just share with us whether the tanker distribution is happening sufficiently? Because that would be very helpful. Some residents have already been complaining that at present it is very insufficient.
We must admit, Arabile, this tankering system for a big city like Johannesburg or any other metro is not a viable system and is undesirable. In the main, the capacity to be in a position to bring water to so many people for many other activities that are taking place is practically impossible, let alone the erratic way of the management of the system. Ours is to be able to insist that the reform that Johannesburg and the other metros in our country, where we're reforming them into a trading services, ourselves and the Minister of Finance, we are working with them to ensure that they do have their trading services. There is money that has been set aside so that they build proper institutions that are ring-fenced. They are able to operate with those operating licensing. In the main, these municipalities, if maintenance has to happen, if their storage capability, like the number of reservoirs that are there, they are not in a healthy state, Arabile, we're not resolving the problem. Therefore, the resolution of the problem in the main is that you have to have sufficient capacity to store. When there's a sufficient capacity to store, you start a maintenance that normally Randwater and other ports they do of about 48 hours to 72 hours. You know your reservoirs are above 60 to 70%. As long as that particular aspect is not attended to, it's a problem. But there is a commitment from all these particular municipalities. But they still have to make a decision. Some of them, they sell water. When they sell the money from the water sales, is not invested back into the infrastructure in terms of operation and maintenance, but also building some of the infrastructure. And as national government, we will insist that action must be taken to ensure that we build that particular capacity.